Hello there, and welcome back to my daily videos, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karina, and today we are doing the lesson 73. So before to start with the lesson, let me explain that this lesson, not just this, so all the lessons are an invitation to see the world differently, to move from fear to love, from guilt to innocence, and from separation to unity. As we go through these teachings, I invite you to practice them with me, not just listening, also practicing throughout the day, because this course works about through experience, through allowing the words to touch your mind and open your heart. Also, these lessons is not about learning new concepts, it's about unlearning all the blocks, everything that blocks our awareness of love. Also, why it's an invitation to practice, because it's experience, so everyone's has different experience. So even if we are doing the same or living the same situation, everyone is going to live that situation from a different perspective and from different experience. So that's why it's practice more than learning or studying. So let's go to the lesson 73. Also, it's not about religion, it's not about nothing related with religion. The vocabulary, it's very similar to that, but it's not nothing. And also talk a lot about God. So everyone who hears this word God, it's like instantaneously we activate something in our mind, and we believe there is something relating with religion. And no, God, it's God. We cannot define God, and we cannot put in a concept. Religion, it's a concept, so God, it's not. So let's go. Lesson 73. I will there be light. Today we are considering the will you share with God. This is not the same as the ego's idle wishes, out of which darkness and nothingness arise. The will you share with God has all the power of creation in it. The ego's idle wishes are unshared, and therefore have no power at all. Its wishes are not idle in the sense that they can move a world of illusion in which you believe can be very strong, but they are idle indeed in terms of creation. Just let me check if I'm pronouncing correct this word. Idle or idle?
Idle.
Idle. Sorry. So idle wishes and grievances are partners, are co-makers in picturing the world you see. The wishes of the ego gave rise to it, and the ego's need for grievances, which are necessary to maintain it, peoples eat with figures that seems to attack you and call for righteous judgment. These figures become the middle lamb the ego employs to traffic in grievances. These are the ego's resource. They stand between your awareness and your brother's reality. Your will is lost to you in this strange bartering in which guilt is traded back and forth, and grievances increase with each exchange. Can such a world have been created by the will the Son of God shares with his Father? Today we will try once more to reach the world that is in accordance with your will. The light is in it, because it does not oppose the will of God. It is not heaven, but the light of heaven shines on it. Darkness has vanished. The ego's idle wishes have been withdrawn. Yet the light that shines upon the world reflects your will, and so it must be in you that we will look for it. Your picture of the world can only mirror what is within. Yes, that is projection. That is why we don't see the world, we perceive the world. The source of neither light nor darkness can be found without. Grievances darken your mind, and you look out on the darkness world. Forgiveness lifts the darkness, researches your will, and lets you look upon a world of light. We have repeatedly emphasized that the barrier of grievance is easily passed and cannot stand between you and your salvation. The reason is very simple. Do you really want to be in hell? Do you really want to weep and suffer and die? Forget the ego's arguments which seek to prove all this is really heaven. You know it is not so. You cannot want this for yourself. There is a point beyond which illusions cannot go. Suffering is not happiness, and it is happiness you really want. And it's happiness what you really want. Such is your will in truth, and so salvation is your will as well. You want to succeed in what you are trying to do today. We undertake it with your blessing and your glad accord. We will succeed today if you remember that you want salvation for yourself. You want to accept God's plan because you share in it. You have no will that can really oppose it, and you don't not want to do so. Salvation is for you. Above all else, you want the freedom to remember who you really are. Today, it is the ego that stands powerless before your will. Your will is free, and nothing can prevail against it. Therefore, we undertake the exercise for today in happy confidence. certain that we will find what it is your will to find, and remember what it is your will to remember. No idle wishes can detain us, nor deceive us with an illusion of strength. Today let your will be done, and end forever the insane belief that it is in hell in place of heaven that you choose. We will begin our longer practice period with the recognition that God's plan for salvation, and only His, is wholly in accord with your will. It is not the purpose of an alien power. Trust upon your unwilling. It is the one purpose here on which you and your Father are in perfect accord. You will succeed today. The time appointed for the release of the Son of God from hell and from all idle wishes. His will is not restored to his awareness. He is will this very day to look upon the light in him and be saved. After reminding yourself of this, and determinate to keep your will clearly in mind, tell yourself with gentle firmness and quiet certainty, I will there be light. I will there be light. Let me behold the light that reflects God's will and mine. Let me behold the light that reflects God's will and mine. Then let your will assert itself, join it with the power of God and unite it with yourself. Put the rest of the practice period under their guidance. Join with them as they lead the way. In the shorter practice period, again make a declaration of what you really want and say, I will there be light. Darkness is not my will. This should be repeated several times an hour. It is most important, however, to apply today's idea in this form immediately you are tempted to hold a grievance of any kind. Immediately have to do this. This will help you let your grievances go instead of carrying them and hiding them in darkness. I love this part because we have to pay attention what we are holding in our mind. Otherwise, if we don't pay attention, the ego has the control. Okay, this is the lesson for today. I hope that you are doing the lesson and enjoying the videos as I am enjoying doing this. So thank you very much. And before to say bye-bye, you know that I'm offering this session in regression to past life, and also creating this community about A Course in Miracles and the teaching of David Hawkins about letting go technique and all his knowledge, that it's very aligned with A Course in Miracles. I think it's even more powerful than A Course in Miracles. I personally am fascinated with his knowledge and with his all information. It's amazing to live in in peace and let it go, all the preoccupation that we create in our mind just thinking about it, and when in reality everything is fine. We are totally fine in our reality. So this is my invitation. Wherever you are interested to do it, just write me and I will let you know more in details. So thank you very much, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.